Okay, arthritis. 98% of all arthritis is a simple mineral deficiency disease. Only 2% of arthritis is rheumatoid arthritis caused by an infection that's curable in 2 weeks. You can cure rheumatoid arthritis in 2 weeks with antibiotics. We've known that for 70 years. But see, there's no law requiring doctors to cure you, so how do they treat you? Let's see here. They give you prednisone, cortisone, they give you methotrexate, they give you gold shots, they do joint replacements, $750,000. Why should they take $300 in office calls? See, now you become very dangerous now because now you know the truth. 85% of the people with rheumatoid arthritis also have bone-to-bone arthritis. So you still, even with rheumatoid arthritis, even though it's an infection, when it's advanced, they're all gnarled up, even people like that, within a year, we can get them playing concert piano. We've done it hundreds of times. You know, they're all gnarled up. No surgeries, no joint, just within a year, they repair. It's an amazing thing, okay? You give them the healthy bone and joint pack, you throw in what we call the killer biotic, kind of like Geraldine's boyfriend, Killer. Some of you may recognize this fellow, Andy Young, from the old civil rights movement. This is 1991. I was a little porkier back then. Shed about 60 pounds since then. But Andy was scheduled to get a double knee replacement because he had bone-to-bone arthritis, 1991. Athletes told him about me, so he called me and said, "Can you help me?" I said, "Yeah," and he canceled his double knee replacement surgeries. And that was 21 years ago. He's never had to have any joint surgery, and he's perfectly healthy now in his 80s. He can outrun an 18-year-old and swims 5 miles a day. He's been on my program for 21 years. The coming epidemic of arthritis. Why is there a coming epidemic of arthritis? That's because there's 80 million baby boomers all who listen to the doctors. Exercise is good for you. Drink plenty of water. Do not take any vitamins, minerals. You can overdose. Now, do you think they did that just because they were stupid? Or because they were protecting their trophy wife's lifestyle? This came out in September 2012. Soaring knee surgeries put a strain on costs. Why is that? Because there's 80 million baby boomers come along. And they all want knee surgeries because the doctors and insurance pay for it. Why would I want to pay $4 a day to rebuild my knee when insurance pays for surgery? Because when you do surgery on your right knee, what does that do for the other 71 joints in your body? Nothing! You take the healthy bone and joint pack, it supports and promotes maintenance and repair of all of them. Well, I better ask my doctor. I get that a lot. I better ask my doctor. You better hurry. He's 75 years and 11 and a half months old. He's only got 2 weeks left. Do not take those drugs, bisphosphates, Fosamax, and Boniva. They only reduce the rate of loss of brittle old bone. They do not build new bone, as doctors told you. That's why it's now 1-800-BAD-DRUG. Harvard Medical School, New England Journal of Medicine, 10 years ago, 2002. New England Journal of Medicine, they did a meta-study on 300,000 people that had joint replacement surgeries, knees, hips, shoulders. The reporters just use knee surgery because everybody knows about knee surgery. Knee surgery, AKA all joint surgeries for arthritis, are worthless. That's Harvard Medical School and the New England Journal of Medicine 10 years ago. But you go to any orthopedic surgeon, you say, "Oh, I've got bone-to-bone arthritis, both knees, and all these other doctors want to do joint replacements." Well, I'll do a better job and give you a 10% discount. Do any of them say, "Hey, let's try the healthy bone and joint pack for 90 days here? Then we'll decide about surgery"? No, 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 no. So what I want you to do is give Youngevity, give me 90 days. Do the healthy bone and joint pack. If you have any joint problems, I have to tell you, I'm 73 years old. I've been doing this for 64 years. I started when I was 9. I started taking, not the healthy bone and joint pack the way it is, but the 90 essential nutrients twice a day since I was 9 years old. Read the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. It tells you the story how I figured it out when I was 9. I figured I had a little help, right? No 9-year-old was going to figure it out then, so I must have had some help. But think about it. I haven't been sick one day in 64 years. People know me for a long time. I've never been sick in 64 years. I've never been on a prescription medication, never. I can still get another 8 hours of lecture on 1 foot if I can balance myself here. I mean, there's not many 73-year-old guys who can do that because they have arthritis and pain in their feet and their backs and all this kind of stuff. And so it has nothing to do with age. It has to do with everything. You're giving your body all the raw materials it needs to maintain itself. You put oil in your car, you change the oil every 3,000 miles, like the maintenance book says, that car will last 300,000 miles. You don't change the oil and you don't replace it as it's burning up, you might only go 50,000 miles, right? So, give me 90 days. If I fail, you can always get the surgery. If you go get the surgery first, you can't always get unsurgery, uninfected, unparalyzed, and undead. 4 years later, the same group of doctors, same database, looked at back surgery, low back pain, sciatica, restless leg syndrome, peripheral neuropathies, numbness, burning, tingling in your neck and feet and hands and so forth, degenerative disc disease, surgery unnecessary for sciatica and low back pain, low back problems. Give me 90 days. If I fail you with a healthy bone and joint pack, you can always, right? You can always go get the surgery. But you don't want to go get surgery first because of all the terrible things that they do to patients for back surgery. That's the worst. I see people all the time. They're all, oh yeah, they put 2 rods in my back 14 years ago and I'm doing fine now. Everything's good. Yeah, give me 90 days.